Hey guys, what is up? This is Matthew Davis, me once again. Welcome back to another movie review, aka After I Saw. This time it is going to be on Pompo The Cinephile. Yeah, that's a really weird title, but that's actually what the name of this movie is. Some of you probably have no idea what this movie is about. That's because this is a Fathom event. I think it's supposed to be in more selected theaters tomorrow. Sorry with all the talking and stuff. But anyways, this is an anime film that's set in America in the parodied world of Nollywood, which is supposed to be Hollywood. We follow a young man named Gene, who is an assistant to a very popular, I guess, sort of actress, but named Pompo. Her first name's Joel, but I'm just going to call her Pompo because it's a lot easier to say. And Gene gets hired as a director and decides to make his own movie called Meister. And during production, he gets like this new actress and gets one of the greatest actors of all time in the movie to star as the main male role, who's kind of like a parody of Marlon Brando, except his name is sort of similar. But he's having a lot of trouble editing the film because he wants to make it as best as he possibly can, because this is his movie and this is his first time and he doesn't want anything to screw it up. But you know, Pompo sort of is trying to get him to like sort of rush it a little bit, but he wants to make it as best as he could. What I really enjoy most about this movie is that you know, in the trailer it makes it seem like it's supposed to be like this musical film. Like when I saw the trailer, I had no idea. It seemed like the actual movie was called Meister, but then it just cuts to a guy in front of computers, and it's actually called Pompo The Cinephile. But I feel like that title is a little misleading. It focuses a lot more on Gene than it does Pompo. And like I said before, this is one of the few animes out there to be set in America. I saw the English dub, so it makes a lot of sense. Plus, I thought it was a lot easier for me to pronounce these names, so I'm kind of glad it was set in America. But anyways, what I really like about this movie is how it focuses a lot on people as filmmakers trying to work hard and make these films their very, very best. That's what I love most about this movie, is that it actually does pay tribute to Hollywood and people, first-time directors making their own movies, like doing the best that they can. And I really liked some of the characters in this movie. Despite the fact that the movie's called Pompo The Cinephile, it doesn't really focus on her that much. In fact, I feel like she's more of a side character to this movie, and she's not really that likable in my opinion, because you know, she kind of treats Gene kind of like a jerk a little bit sometimes, but I feel like that's to be expected. She's a big Hollywood actress, and but I feel like Gene is mostly the main guy here, as like I mentioned before, it focuses a lot on him. Also, some of the characters I feel like were a little underdeveloped. I mean, sure, there are parts in the movie where it focuses on their point of view a bit, but hey, the movie is beautifully animated, obviously. There are some really unique animation choices they have. There's also some logic in the movie that I didn't feel made a whole lot of sense. Specifically one scene where a guy goes to a hospital, but he escapes and goes like all the way back to a certain area without having to drive or something. I don't know, but I felt like there was a lot to enjoy about this movie. The soundtrack too is incredible. I thought it has a really good soundtrack, despite the fact I watched it in dub. Most of it was in Japanese, but hey, you expect to see or hear anime tracks in Japanese. In the end, guys, this is an anime film that's gonna fly under people's radar a lot, but I'm sure it'll get a much bigger audience when it comes, you know, to streaming and stuff. But it is supposed to be in more selected theaters, so I recommend definitely checking it out. If you're a fan of film and anime, I love film and anime, and combining these two things together I thought was really clever, and it has some really cool like cameos and stuff that we would actually see. Like, there's kind of like a taxi driver cameo in the background, and there are parts where the main guy has like a lot of Blu-rays and stuff. And you know, it's funny. It's called Pompo The Cinephile, but she's more into B movies and movies that aren't very long. See, I feel like it should be more called Gene the Cinephile, because Pompo the Cinephile, she doesn't feel like she's much into the movies, but just B movies, and she hates long movies. Yeah, I don't know. But hey, this isn't the best Japanese animation film of the year, in my opinion. I definitely thought Bell was better. Even Jujutsu Kaisen, I thought was better as well. But hey, I think this one really deserves some respect for giving people that cinematic Hollywood vibe and basically being like Disaster Artist and Ed Wood, but in a fictionalized world. And I really appreciate for that. I really enjoyed this film. I know there's a Liam Neeson movie that's coming out called Memory. Nobody's really talking about that, but hopefully it'll be a lot better than Black Light. I can't believe I still remember the name of that movie. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Word out.